Hi there, students. I wanted to look at two words today. Rational, an adjective, and its noun, rationale. So notice, rational with a schwa, and rationale, a long A. Okay, rational as an adjective means in accordance with logic, sensible, based on good judgment. So this is the rational thing to do. That is the rational decision to make. Rationale, on the other hand, are your reasons for doing something. Your chain of thought, your fundamental reasons for something, for a course of action, for a belief, for a decision. So if you say this is a rational decision, this is a logical decision. He explained his rationale for the decision, his thought process. Because notice at the end of the day, somebody's rationale might not be rational. Yeah, their logic for doing something does not seem logical to the rest of us. Notice as well, we use this word rational, meaning of sound mind, mentally healthy. So he's not rational, he's not thinking rationally. I was so angry, I was not capable of rational thought. Okay, whereas rationale, the series of things that you go through in your mind when making a decision. So clearly, with a rationale, you think something through clearly and you come to a conclusion. If something's just rational, it seems logical at the moment, and you are not thinking about it quite so clearly. You can also use the word rational to mean with the capacity to think, with the capacity to reason. So they say that man is a rational animal, but I'm not so sure about that. I think we make a decision and then we justify the decision we've made in our minds. You can also use rational in mathematics. You have a rational number. This is a number that can be expressed as one whole number over another. The opposite of a rational number is an irrational number. For example, the square root of -2. It just doesn't exist. So, what about formality? Well, rational is a neutral word, and you could use it anyway in an informal conversation, in a formal document. Rationale, however, I think is a much more formal word. And this word rationale is very good for a formal document or a formal writing. I'd probably give it something like 6.5 out of 10, maybe even 7 in formality. I wouldn't normally use rationale in an informal conversation. Both of these words come from Latin, rationalis or rationalis, the reason for something. So, rational, in accordance with logic. He made the only possible rational decision. His behaviour was rational, was sane, or maybe with good judgment. A rational creature, a creature that has the capacity to think. And then rationale, the reasoning, the logic that you use to make a decision. the logic that you use to decide on a course of action, the reasons why you do something. Normally the rationale, you may even explain the rationale to somebody, the thinking behind it. So the judge gave his rationale for the sentence that he imposed. The politician explained the rationale for the new policy that he implemented. Many English teachers, when they have a class of small kids, they teach them have got and they teach them contractions. Well, my rationale is these are complex irregularities and you should leave those for much later. Okay, which is why I prefer not to teach them to kids. Okay, so the rationale, the logical thinking of something, and then rational, logical, the opposite, irrational, and you could even have an adverb, rationally. He thought rationally. So I guess that's enough. There we go. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Rational and rationale.